Hello and good morning, everyone. I am Adrienne Ostris,
I'm Josie.
and we are super excited about our first Thursday webinar of the year. And I'm sure Bobby Joe, our special guest, doesn't even realize this, but she is the first for the year 2026. So we're super excited. We are not waiting. We are ready to hit the ground running this year.
Right.
And hopefully, all of you have kind of talked to someone in our office already about this product. This is a great time of year to be talking about this product, educating, clients, potential clients that this is even an option. I feel like a lot of people still don't know
Right.
that there's a product like this out there. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our special guest. But first, I guess I'm not going to do further ado yet. Some housekeeping things. If you're on the Zoom, find the Q&A box, right? That's where you chat with us. The chat is disabled. If you have questions, you have to put it in the Q&A box on Zoom. And then if you're on Facebook, on the comments section. Hopefully it's working on Facebook. I don't know. Steven's on here on the Zoom, so saying the dynamic duo. Thanks, Steven. And I see some more people jumping on. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Oh, I see so many familiar names. I have Tommy, Tim. Oh, look at this. Kiara, Jill, Brian, Blake in the house. Good morning. Thanks for being here. This is a great opportunity for all of you. So if you have questions for Bobby on this product, get it in the Q&A because this is an amazing opportunity for you to get your questions answered. So without further ado, good morning, Bobby Joe. Thank you so much for being back on here.
Good morning. Thank you so much, ladies, for giving me the opportunity to be here. I greatly appreciate it. As you said, Bobby Joe Massey, National FMO Account Executive here at UnitedHealthcare Golden Rule, also known as UnitedHealthOne in the industry. So today, perfect timing. Today is the last day of open enrollment. Our time together today, I just wanted to, kind of talk about, understanding the challenges consumers are facing with ACA. Let's talk about some alternatives to arm you with some potential solutions because I agree with you. I feel there are still so many consumers out there today that just do not realize that there is something else out there other than ACA. So as you guys, if you're familiar with the ACA space, typically ACA has their annual premium increases, but in addition to that, there was routine, those routine adjustments. There was also the enhanced federal tax credits under the Affordable Care Act that expired December 31st.
Right.
So looking at what we're dealing with today, there has been some substantial premium increases impacting millions of consumers. On Monday of this week, the CMS newsroom published some data showing how much the signups are down. So fewer new enrollees are signing up and fewer are renewing their coverage. We have options, and that's what I really want to arm you guys with today is in your toolkit to just have some options when a consumer decides that ACA is not the right place for them, whether it is pricing, network, or whatever their reasons may be. We are excited to have our 3-year tri-term product back. It is truly a game changer. So we're going to talk about the tri-term medical plan today, but it has a smaller footprint nationally. So in the situation where tri-term is not a solution, we do have short-term medical and health protector guard to consider. So those are the 3 plans we're going to go through today. It's not going to be a deep dive on each of the products. Each of the products would take me about 20 minutes to deep dive. So I just wanted today go through some highlights, create awareness, and at the end, I will tell you how you can access greater information, or I could always come back and do deep dive trainings as well.
Yeah,
So
absolutely, agent. You can speak up if there's a certain product you want her to come back here and do, just let us know and we can make it happen. And Maureen asked if they're going to get a copy of this today. And yes, absolutely. Girl, we record these for you so you can go back and listen again.
Yeah, and I should have grabbed our product availability chart to place it in the chat box because each of our products vary by state depending on Department of Insurance approvals. And so as you can see here, tri-term is available in all of the states in blue. So we have 13 states right now. So that's why we'll want to talk about the 2 other options if this product is not in the state that you're marketing in or a non-resident market that you sell in. But Tri-Term Medical, it offers extended coverage durations to, provide a longer duration of coverage for someone. Tri meaning three. It's a 3-year plan with one application and one underwriting for that full 3 years of time. There's a lot of flexibility within the suite because we have multiple plans to choose from, multiple different deductible choices to choose from. And that just creates a lot of flexibility. As far as the offering, it does provide coverage for preventive care, prescription drugs, as well as doctor office visits. And then after the first 12 months, pre-existing conditions would be covered. So pre-ex would have a 12-month wait. And then also it does have coverage for hospitalization, surgery, as well as medical emergencies. This is a deductible coinsurance style plan. And with Tri-Term and all of the products I'm going to talk about today, the big win for us is having access to the UnitedHealthcare's nationwide network. And we'll touch on that here at the end. A couple key features as we look at the Tri-Term plan is every plan I'm talking about today is available all year round. It can be enforced as early as 5 days after we receive the app. So if you submit the app today, 5 days from today, it has a 2 million policy maximum. It comes with a 12-month rate guarantee. Again, as I said, preventive care is covered. It does have an initial 6-month waiting period. And then pre-ex, as I mentioned, has a 12-month wait. Here for this eligibility, primary insureds and spouses need to be between the ages of 19 to 64. We'll go all the way up to 63 and 11 months. Dependent children can be on their parents' plan up to 26. And then let's say the client or the dependent child is, I should say adult at that time, right? So 25 and a half year old is on their parent's plan at time of application. They can essentially stay on the plan all 3 years. So they would actually be insured under their parent's plan to 28 and a half. Nothing that UnitedHealthOne sells is standalone. So we do not have any standalone coverage. And this product is medically underwritten. Simplified, though. So when I talk about simplified, we're looking at simple yes or no questions on the application. We have processed the app as accept, reject, or rate up. That's a term from pre-ACA days, right? So the ways that we can rate up on this product is going to be for height and weight, tobacco use, and or medical conditions. So as it relates to Tri-Term being kind of that premier choice, there are times when it's not going to work for the client, right? That's only available in 13 states. So it might be a state availability issue. It may be cost. It might be other variables. Maybe they can't wait 5 days to get their effective date. They need something sooner. And that's where we'll have our other solutions that you can look at. UnitedHealthcare offers short-term medical products that in most of our states, as I should say here, can go up to 6 or 12 months. So the states that you see in that greenish, tealish, bluish, tealish, I'd say, is your 6 to 12 month duration states. So Arkansas does have a 12-month plan. And then shorter durations in the darker gray states. I should get you the product availability chart. It is also available in your broker portal. But
yeah, when we email out in case you missed it with the recording, we can put those in there for the agents.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. This is a deductible coinsurance style plan design as well. So deductible coinsurance. So when do you want to consider a short-term plan? Well, maybe the Tri-Term's not in your state. Maybe it's too expensive. Maybe they don't qualify medically underwriting wise. And so that's really where that short-term product steps in. It's ideal for clients who are looking for temporary coverage, although it can go all the way up to a year. So it really can be an entire, say, 2026 solution. It offers a lot of flexibility. This one, next day effective date. So they apply today, they could get coverage as soon as tomorrow. But otherwise, it's great for also transitions being like job changes, waiting for employer coverage, bridging to Medicare. Um, Again, as I mentioned, just a lot of flexibility within that suite. Coverage can go up to 12 months depending on state. Primary insureds here, sorry, that should be 19 to 64, 19 to age 64, dependents up to age 26 on their parents' plan. Available all year round, next day effective date. Simplified underwriting here is much easier. Tri-term has approximately 20 questions on the app. Short term has six.
Oh,
So it's yes or no's. You answer any yeses, you're an auto decline. If they're all no's, you move forward. Underwriting will take a look at our own internal UHC claims in the last 5 years to see if we've processed any claims that were for one of those 6 questions. That's where you could possibly see a decline. So accept or reject after the yes, no questions on the app. We would only be looking at internally UnitedHealthcare claims in the last 5 years. And then lastly is the Health Protector Guard plan. This one really is the one that we lean into for affordability. Tri-term and short-term are on a deductible co-insurance chassis. Health Protector Guard is on a fixed benefit chassis, so very different. You'll see a much, much broader footprint. All of
wow.
the states in blue have this product, and that is why we've had some significant success with this product, this open enrollment. For example, Texas is a large market for us, but that doesn't have tri-term. It doesn't have a long duration short term. So in that market, just like North Carolina, those have been some strong markets with this Health Protector Guard plan. And again, just for affordability, if somebody's looking for a lower option, this is the product to lean into. So benefits in year 2 increase on things like hospitalization for injury, wellness visits, some wellness visits, office visits, and prescriptions. It is our way to help with client retention. This is fixed benefits to help reduce out-of-pocket exposure for clients. There are no deductibles, no co-insurances, no copays. So when I say no deductible, that means it's first dollar coverage. Sometimes agencies look at it as tri-term and short-term. Client pays benefits first. Unless there's copays in the plan, they're basically paying their benefits, paying first. With Health Protector Guard having no deductible, UnitedHealthcare is paying first, right? We pay benefits first. They pay the leftovers. With tri-term and short-term, the client is really having to meet a deductible first. So they're responsible first, if that makes sense. All plans have a 7-tier surgery schedule. And then these plans also offer fixed benefits for office visits for injury and illness, as well as wellness, very robust wellness benefits. Of all the fixed indemnity plans in the market, it appears UnitedHealthcare is top in the industry as it relates to the wellness benefits. And then the clients will have unlimited $0 virtual visits available through Healthiest You. It's automatically embedded in the plan. All the plans have benefits for both brand and generic drugs. And then because UnitedHealthcare has Optum Perks, they're going to get our Optum Perks prescription discount. So it's UnitedHealthcare's prescription discount program called Optum Perks. And then lastly, again, too, just kind of pushing out that network strength that we have. It is going to have access to the UnitedHealthcare PPO network, which is a nationwide network. Quick highlights on that plan of Health Protector Guard, again, available all year round. Earliest effective date is next day. There are no waiting periods, so right away, clients can go ahead and use the coverage. I will say the only waiting period per se is pre-existing conditions. Pre-X would have a 12-month wait. Plans come with an initial 12-month rate guarantee. Very simplified underwriting, so you're going to see the straightforward yes, no questions again. yes, nos. There's approximately about 20 questions on this application, yes, nos. And then we can, after underwriting, we can come back with an accept or reject. Again, as I mentioned, the only wait period is really your pre-existing conditions, having a 12-month wait. And then this one I like because tri-term is only for 3 years. Short term can go up to 1 year. This product is guaranteed renewable to age 65. So it really has the longest coverage protection duration of the under 65 core ACA ancillary suite that we offer. So I love that for that aspect. The thing here is primary insureds between the ages of 18 to 64 and 11 months. So I should say 18 to 65 because we'll take them 18 up to 64 and 11 months. Dependent children can be on their parents' plan up to age 26. And then, as I said earlier, no child-only coverage. I did want to take a moment to talk about our network. This is the significant win with somebody opting to a tri-term, short-term, or health protector guard with us. This is an extensive network that provides clients access to 1.8 million physicians from coast to coast and over 7,200 hospitals. It is a true nationwide network. No primary care physician is required, no referral to see a specialist. This really creates that flexibility for the client to choose network providers in different parts of the country, not just in their own hometown. Sometimes ACA networks can be geographic based and state based. Here, this is a nationwide network. So if they buy this plan, say in Arkansas, they can go ahead and use MD Anderson in Houston, Texas, because it is in our network. They can see any provider they want nationwide in our network. On average, the UnitedHealthcare network offers a discount approximately 58%. This is huge, you guys. This is like taking a 58% coupon into a doctor's office, right? This is really the something that sets UnitedHealthcare apart in the industry. It is kind of our secret sauce. It's one of those key features that really set us apart from competition. For a moment, I wanted to shift away from product solutions and just talk about a blended approach sales strategy. Given the magnitude of financial impacts consumers are facing this open enrollment, you may be challenged to find solutions for consumers. I just want us to start thinking outside of the box, and I call it a blended approach. So the example I use is that we're working with the Jameson family, and maybe dad has a chronic health condition and doesn't qualify for a tri-term, short-term, or health protector guard. But mom, Meg, and children, Betty and Neil, do qualify for either one of those options. This blended approach allows you to put David in a guarantee issued ACA plan while you're putting mom and children on a tri-term, short-term, or health protector guard. Again, this really just helps the family manage their healthcare costs effectively. Let's not forget, though, too, to put extra layers of protection alongside of whatever that core medical plan is, whether it's tri-term, short-term, or health protector guard. There is out-of-pocket, and we want to protect them from as much out-of-pocket as we possibly can. It is also a thought that should always be done alongside of ACA, too. These ancillary products work well alongside of ACA. ACA leaves the client with, if they're choosing a bronze plan, $10,006 in out-of-pocket exposure. Statistics prove that clients don't have funds to cover that. There are 3 reasons that one would hit some significant out-of-pocket exposure, and that's typically hospitalizations, accidents, and critical illnesses. And we have those plans for you. GI means guarantee issued. So even though you're going an ACA route where somebody needs guarantee issued, we have guarantee issued available. So wanted to just quickly point that out, that we have these solutions, and then let's not also forget that dental and vision. Lastly, as we come to a close, I wanted to talk about a couple different things. Why UnitedHealthcare? I want to talk about our bonus. I want to talk about our quoting platform. So why United Healthcare? Our brand is there for trust and reliability. We have over 20 products that work in both the over and under, I should say not all of them. Ancillary works in the both over and under 65. The three
Yeah.
products we talked about today only work in the pre-65 space, but I am proud to work for an organization that truly delivers comprehensive insurance solutions for every stage of life, a capability few companies can match. United Healthcare brand serves all segments of the healthcare market, offering coverage from birth to retirement. So if you think about that, a child could be on United Healthcare branded ACA or group plan, Medicaid through later stages of life. It could be on a United Healthcare client, could be on a United Healthcare Medicare branded plan. And then our ancillary works both over and under 65. So we really have that cradle to grave approach with our United Healthcare brand. It reflects United Healthcare's commitment to supporting members at every milestone. Another significant,
And
go ahead.
I'll just go ahead and put the plug in. Eldercare has all of those contracts.
Yay, that's awesome. Um, and then the other big significant win is to not having Social Security number requirement. So all of our products do not require social or ITIN, making it much easier for you out in the field. The only thing that does have a social requirement is our term life product in 2 states. And then no application fee on everything we offer except for that tri-term we talked about, and then our dental discount program. Effective dates, most of our products allow next day effective date. Remember, tri-term is 5 days after the app is received. Prompt and accurate claims, 90% of our claims are processed in 8 days or less with a 99.8% claims payment accuracy. And then our broker portal is phenomenal in the aspect of ease of use and quickness for you to submit an application. We have adopted the security question pathway from our M&R side of the business about 3-4 years ago. This allows you as an agent to quote, complete an application. Yes, you would be entering in their payment information. Yes, you would be signing that app for them. You're doing that app for them from start to finish. It really tries to quicken up that sales cycle. You can get that application submitted off your desk and start working on another new prospect to build your business. We also have bonus opportunities. So for any new brokers, we have a new broker bonus I wasn't going to talk about today, but we also have one for existing brokers. So if you are new with us, we can get you that new broker bonus. But if you are existing with us today, we have a comeback bonus. The reason we called it comeback at late September is when tri-term and longer duration short-term plans came back. And so this bonus is for September, October, November, December, and January, a 5-month bonus program. You will see that all of those core medical plans I talked about today, tri-term, $500 or $400 per app, depending on the plan. The short term, 6 or 12-month plan, $100 per app. And then the Health Protector Guard, depending on plan, $50 to $100 per app. All of our ancillary products that are part of the bonus are on the bottom because dental and vision are not part of the bonus. But this is over and under 65 ancillary because Advantage Guard is our senior hospital indemnity plan. So you'll see some of our accident, critical illness that work in the both over and under space. What I would say here is you do have to have a minimum of 20 eligible applications in that 5-month time period for us to pay you back to app number 1. And the clients do need to be paying their premiums via EFT. We will not pay a bonus if they're paying credit card, and it's just because that business falls off the books all too quickly. I did want to take a quick minute to talk about our quoting and enrolling platform that I kind of mentioned earlier.
Yeah, and before you dive in that, I see a few people jumping off. I just want to let everyone know, like, I do see your questions coming through, and as soon as she's done with this part, we're going to ask them and get them answered.
Thank you. So consistently receive positive feedback. It's extremely quick and easy to navigate. Tech-savvy agents can get through a quote and an app in about 7 minutes. You jump on the broker portal, which is uhone.com/broker. So it's not Jarvis, uhone.com/broker. 5 pieces of information for a quote: zip code, county, gender, date of birth, and tobacco use. You'll see all of the products that we have available. Here are those 3 core ACA alternatives. Once you choose those plans, you can line them up side by side to see a plan comparison. Add that plan to the shopping cart. In the shopping cart, you would start the broker assisted app. Once you hit that broker assisted app button, you would navigate over to the right-hand side to get to that security question. That allows you to
Oh,
submit the application for the client.
wow. I didn't know that was a signature option.
Yeah, so
That's
brokers can
big.
submit the app for clients. It's very slick. And then,
Thank you. I'll just say
yeah.
thank you on behalf of all the agents.
And then the portal, this is where you're going to access. As I said, I didn't get a chance today to go through deep dive training on every single one of the products. I recommend you hop into your broker portal today while it's fresh in your mind.
Mhm.
My always go to is the product resource center. That's where I suggest brokers go first and foremost,
Okay.
other than finding out which products we have in their state. But if you need to quickly navigate straight to the brochures, you can get to the brochures. Or if you want to quickly navigate straight to the webinars, you can do that also. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here today. And I do want to go ahead and answer any of the questions that you saw maybe coming through the Q&A box.
Yeah, this is my favorite part. And
Go ahead.
and thank you so much. I learned a lot and I kind of had a ton of questions popping up too, but I'll see what everyone else said. And you're very brave for sharing your information on the screen, agents. If you're smart, you'll screenshot this and reach out for help. We want you to be not just contracted with this, we want you to be successful selling it as well. So Tommy had asked, are these plans considered credible coverage by the government?
So they do not have necessarily all the 10 essential health benefits included in the plan. Therefore, they're not considered a qualified health plan, if that helps you with that answer.
Yeah, but I see that as like that first, I don't know if you said a number when you first started, but you said something like so many more people are not renewing and not getting anything.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
like
don't let them
that's
go with nothing, right? Like,
yeah, just because it's not credible coverage, it's better than nothing for
yes,
sure.
for sure.
Um, let's see. Do you want to
Well, how
alternate?
expensive are the
Oh,
plans?
what was
And I'm
that? I'm
not
sorry.
sure. There was an agent who asked how expensive are the plans. You did show us an example in the quoting tool. Looks like that question was asked when we were presenting the um, Protector Guard product.
Yeah, so the plan premiums can vary by state, gender, age. So it is important to like just go straight into your broker portal and quote out that product. So they do vary. I should have grabbed some average premiums for you, but when we even look at average premiums, we're looking at somebody who is say 19 all the way to 64. So giving you an average premium for that brand, that
Yeah,
range kind of throws a broker off anyway. So it's just best to go out there and quote it. The plans do vary by geographic location, gender, plan design, right? They could be
Right.
choosing a copay plan versus, 100% coinsurance deductible plan. So it does vary. I did
Yeah.
see a question in the chat box too. Someone asked about Stephen about exclusions. Always check
yes.
out the product brochure. After the plan grids in the product brochure, it will show you all of the limitations and exclusions. So that's another answer. See if I can find the chat box here.
Well, I was curious for this one that Stephen also mentioned. If someone has a life change, can they cancel this product at any time? For example,
Yeah.
a new job that offers health insurance.
Yeah. So remember, tri-term is 3 years. Short term can be up to 1 year. Health Protector Guard renewable to age 65. Something could change. If something changes in their life, what they would do is just give us a call to cancel their plan. We would cancel it as of their next paid to date.
Okay, that makes sense. Can someone reapply after the tri-term for the same product? Is it allowable?
Yes.
Just keep getting it every 3 years? Is that what you're
Yep,
asking?
they can reapply every.
Does that apply for all of the products, even the not the short-term medical, but the fixed benefit insurances?
Since that one's guaranteed renewable to age 65, there wouldn't be a need for them to kind of reapply. Tri-term,
Okay.
they can come back and reapply every 3 years if they desire. Short term, it's say they buy a 1 year and they want to come back and buy another 1 year. Most of our markets allow it. It all depends on Department of Insurance. So do check the product grid for that, because it will say on the bottom footnotes how rewrites work for short term.
Okay, good to know. And I'm totally going to let Josie take this question.
Which one?
Tommy's here. Such a great question, Tommy.
Okay. Do we have to be appointed or already have access if we are appointed for the MedSup and Medicare Advantage? No, there's 3 different contracts. Call me and I'll get you appointed with all 3.
Yeah, technically, Tommy, this is a separate contract.
Yeah.
It's the UnitedHealthcare Golden Rule, technically is the contract.
One.
We say UH1 in the office because we like to shortcut it.
Right.
But we also have the Medicare contract, which is what you have. And then we also have the ACA contract.
Right.
Yeah.
With UnitedHealthcare, which is separate altogether.
Yeah.
I know, how confusing, but you are right. We have 4 different, if you look at our group division. So it's 4, we have 4 different contracts.
All right, Stephen, how long does it typically take an application to be approved?
So short-term and health protector guard typically issued within 24 to 48 hours. Tri-term, because it does have a little bit deeper underwriting where we could rate up for medical conditions. That one I would say is an average of about 6 business days.
Okay. Good to know.
I have a question. So on the health protector guard, it said that there was a 12-month guarantee. There was a 12-month waiting period for pre-existing conditions. What does that rate increase look like after year 1?
So health protector guard would come with a 1-year rate guarantee. After that, the rate increases minimal. I want to say it's only age, but I better double check for you, Josie, and get back to you, and then you can share it to this audience as well. But I think it is not based on claims or anything of that sort. I think it's on attained age is what actuarial would typically say. So I will double check for you, but it is minimal.
Great question. Stephen said, do you have a directory in the event someone wants to see if medical professional or facility is a network?
Yep. So while you're quoting in the quoting platform, when it shows you where the network is, there is a blue hyperlink over to our network directory. You can do it that way. Otherwise, I can go ahead and email you the link that you can access if you were not within a quote.
Would you have to be logged in?
Yes. So when you're quoting, you have to be logged in. The link I can email you is not. You don't have to be logged in.
Okay. That makes it easier for everyone.
Yeah, I'll email that to you. So if you do email after with all of even the recording, then you can include that if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, we like to provide all the resources we talk about to make it easier. I'm going to take Bill, or I can take Bill's because it's Integrity Connect. So you cannot quote or enroll these products on Integrity Connect as of right now. So the best way would be to go to uh1.com/broker.
And is there list billing available for this?
We do not have list bill. So what typically happens in that situation is even if the employer is, paying the premiums because they're doing a deduction from their paycheck, the employer would see, maybe it's a group of 12, the employer would see 12 drafts a month versus 1.
Okay. Are you able to provide a list of knockout questions?
So the sample applications are in the broker portal that you can go ahead and access so that you can see them. Now, remember with Tri-Term and Health Protector Guard, because there is some underwriting that kind of happens behind the scenes medically, them aren't necessarily all knockouts. So with Tri-Term, be a little bit careful. If you come in to the broker portal under where the brochures are, that's where you're going to find those sample applications. Short-term, definitely can use that. You can still use the Tri-Term and Health Protector Guard apps for it, but just know that they should submit an app because it could be considered after underwriting takes a look at their yes/no answers. Short term is if they answer any yeses, it doesn't matter. They're an auto decline. And there's 6 questions.
Okay, so you can get a copy of that, Stephen, in the portal.
Yep.
And then Mary said, I have a few clients on UnitedHealthcare. Can I change my contract to your agency?
Well, yes, you can.
You just made our day, Mary.
Yes.
And
give us a call. We'll help you facilitate that transfer.
Yes, our marketing team, which Josie is a part of, they know all the fun rules of transfers and getting contracted. And so they'll be able to help you navigate that and explain to you what that looks like. Maureen, she is adamant about seeing a rate. Is there any way you can run her a quote?
I was not in the broker portal this morning, but I can hop out there real quickly if you have some time. I just didn't know how much time we had today, so bear with me.
Yeah, you're good. And we can go through some of these other questions while you're doing that. Yes, Stephen, that is my most favorite question. What marketing materials do you offer? And can you do a pearl? Yeah, all that's going to be under that brochures part.
I'll show you those real quickly just because I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Arizona. Okay. So if you log in underneath the brochure, sales tools and training, I chose Arizona. You're going to see all of our brochures up at the top. Everything is PDF. And then in the middle section is where you're going to find some of our marketing materials. So we've got flyers.
You got some postcards?
Nice.
Yeah, so we don't have postcards, but we have flyers. So that would be the things that you could use maybe in an email campaign, or if you do actually email, you do actually physically US mail somebody something. You'll see our sample applications for anything that has medical underwriting. If it's a guarantee issued product, we don't have the apps out there. We also have sample policies if you want to go ahead and look at the sample policies. And then for Tri-Term and short-term, a prescription drug list. So that would be what you can find underneath the brochures, apps, marketing materials.
I do see a button there that says add quoting link to your website, Stephen.
Yep, you can add a quoting link to your website. And then here's the webinars. And then here's the webinars on demand. You can see every single product that we offer. Taking that webinar, you'd click on the hyperlink of the plan name, and it tells you approximately how long that session is. So very easy to use.
All right, you ready for Maureen's information? She wants a 55-year-old male in South Carolina for Health Protector Guard.
Got it. So do you have a South Carolina zip code we could use?
Yeah, Maureen, can you put in a zip code for us? It's all based on zip, of course.
Yes.
29582.
29582. All right. And she said a male?
Yes.
Okay. Oops. Sorry. That is not the right year.
You want me to figure out a year?
1971. Okay. So
Nice.
in South Carolina, you'll see that we do not have the Tri-Term product. So when you scroll down on the page, you're going to see everything that is available to this 55-year-old in South Carolina. Definitely a ton of products that UnitedHealthcare has. But as the core options, those are going to be typically your first 3. Tri-Term, not available, short-term, and then Health Protector Guard. I'm just going to grab all 3 of them to show you them side by side.
Okay.
And then I'll also show you where that network search link is too in here. So I'm going to scroll down real quickly. I'll come back to this, Maureen. Hang tight. So when you see the My Doctors under network, it'll tell you the network name. This is a blue clickable link that's going to navigate you over to our network providers. But Maureen, if we were to go ahead and scroll back up to the top, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, really that number correlates into their year one hospital confinement benefit. So for example, 4,000 would be 4,000 in the hospital year one. That benefit increases in year two and beyond. And then it would also be 4,000 a night in the ICU, which is in addition to hospital. So you're going to see as you scroll down on the page, all of the benefits.
It's a lot of benefits.
Yes, that payout. So 4,000 a night in the hospital. If they were in ICU, it'd actually be 8,000 a night because you're adding the two together. There's also a $3,000 hospital admission benefit. So those are the big ticket items, but then there's all the surgery, anesthesiologist, patient surgery facility. You're going to see all of our wellness. So a lot of wellness in here, doctor visits. So that would be the rate. Hopefully that was what you were looking for, Maureen.
Okay. Still cheaper than ACA.
Yeah. If you could just, then all you'd have to do is hit add to cart. And I'll just show you real quickly. And then once you're in your shopping cart, you could hit start broker assisted app. And then you would navigate over to the right-hand side. So it says you submit with consent. Otherwise, it auto defaults to email, text signature, and then you're losing control as an agent of that app. You're going to have to chase that client down.
That's time consuming.
Don't lose control of the app. Move over here, submit the app, get it done off your desk, and move on to something else.
That's
I will
so
say,
cool.
I will say too, if you quoted multiple products, you could have accident with this, critical illness with this. The client could be applying for 3 to 5 policies all at once, and it's a one application look and feel for them.
Nice.
So they could be filling out an app for multiple different products as long as you chose them on that main screen to get a pricing and then adding them to that shopping cart.
Okay, that makes sense. There's a shopping cart.
Yeah.
For all the many products.
I know, we have so much. So, trying to have something for everybody, right?
Yeah, she said very good, thank you. And Bill had asked about prospects checking networks. Yes, Bill, she's sending us that link.
Yep, I'll get you that.
For clients or prospects to check the networks. So great questions, everyone. I see most of you are still on here, so thank you so much for hanging in there through all the questions, and hopefully you've learned something new about these products and feel inspired to educate everyone that these products exist, because it is on you as the agent. So no pressure, but it is totally on you, the agent, to spread the word about these products.
Yes.
And reach out to us to get contracted.
Yeah. And if you need anything on our end, as far as UnitedHealthcare, feel free to reach out to me, phone or email. I've been on this webinar for 45 minutes, so I'm not always readily available. That's why I always give the broker service number. They are immediately available, but if it's something that can wait, feel free to reach out to me, phone or email. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for everything you do. We love working with you, and hopefully we'll have you on again real soon.
Thank you so much, ladies, and thank you, agents. Have a great rest of your day and sales success.
Awesome. Thank you.